Welcome back to my YouTube. It's your girl Honey. Yes, oh my god, I'm back. It has been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I miss you guys, and I'm trying to do more videos, but I'm so motherfucking busy. There's so much things popping right now. So today we're doing Jupiter, 4th house. Jupiter is the planet that is ruled by Sagittarius, which is home to the 9th house. The 9th house represents philosophy, distant travels, foreign lands, culture, different languages, religion, spirituality. It is the house that is seen as the teacher, the masses. It's a really, really important house, and Jupiter is a benefic planet. We love Jupiter wherever it's placed, depending on how it's aspected, okay? So this definitely matters. If your Jupiter is negatively aspected, this video may not relate to you so much, and also if it's in Capricorn, all right? The 4th house, which is home to Cancer, which rules the moon, 4th house represents the mother most of the time. Your foundations, your security, your home, properties, land. This is a really lovely position for Jupiter. Honestly, I would love to have this position, Jupiter. Jupiter being here delivers a really big house. Or if it's not a big house, it could be a big family, you know, several generations in one house. You may have had your baby in the house. Your mum may have had you in the house. You may have given birth to you in the house. You know, there's a massive connection to the home that you was raised in. You may have lots of brothers and sisters, lots of cousins, your grandparents may even live with you. It can be that intense, but it's a nice feeling. Also, in big houses, right, when Jupiter's in this house, Jupiter's going to deliver you with food every day. Food in the house, food. It's like your grandparents or your mum would have always cooked, and it makes you really appreciate family reunions, because you're going to be a fan of the cooked food, the cornbread, the jerk chicken, the rice and peas. I'm Caribbean, you see, so we do jerk chicken, rice and peas, plantain. Oh, that's me. These people can have weight fluctuations because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, honey. So when Jupiter's in the 4th house of the home, your mum may have fed you, and the mad thing is, your mum may have fed you and she would have been like, no, my child's healthy, even though your child may be a little bit overweight or chunky when you was young, but your mum would look at you as being healthy because you eat. You know, it's beautiful like that. That's why I love Jupiter here, because the mother would have looked at you like, don't worry, just eat, just have this slice of cake, just eat the rest of your food, eat mine. You know, the mother would have encouraged you to make sure that you never leave the house hungry. Jupiter is seen as being the teacher, okay? And with it being in the 4th house of the mother, your first teacher would have been your mum. And she would have taught you, she could have even been a teacher herself. She may have worked as a teacher, or she could have been a religious figure, or she could have just encouraged you to follow her religion or spirituality. And what's so wonderful about this position is that because of the teachings of the mother, you would really, really value her. And she would have taught you to always be optimistic. And when I say optimistic, I mean like she would have taught you to be always look on the bright side. You may have got sacked from your job. You tell your mum, don't worry, you'll find a new one, it's fine, have this slice of cake. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, your mum would never make you feel bad for something that happens in life. It's just called life. And that's what makes you this happy, kind of optimistic person, and things that happen in your life, which is just called life. Life's misfortunes. You guys deal with these misfortunes really, really, really well. Now, depending on how Jupiter is aspected and also how you are working with your Jupiter, because in some cases, some people can go to the extent of being extremely spoiled. Now, when I say spoiled, I mean like, because you come from a big house, possibly, right? You're very close with your mother, and your mother always wants to take care of you, right? A lot of people with this placement like drinking milk as well. This is weird. You can actually be spoiled because you have expectations of your family to always deliver, always take care of you, things like that. But that's not in relation to everyone. That just depends on how you're using your Jupiter. Now, what I love about this position as well is that some people get the additional blessing of inheriting property, inheriting the house that you've lived in most of your life. A lot of people don't actually end up moving out with Jupiter here because your family provide for you. They help you out in everything. So what the fuck's the point in moving out if they're gonna help you, right? That's where the spoiled mentality comes into play. But they can inherit property, they can inherit land. And I think I was saying before, depending on how well or badly your Jupiter is aspected, this may not be the case. You may actually have to move away because Jupiter represents distant lands and travels, right? So with that being said, if your Jupiter is in Capricorn, for example, or if your Jupiter is really badly aspected by malefics, it's time for you to go. And usually Jupiter here can indicate you moving abroad to a different country. And for the women, because Jupiter represents how you meet your husband, okay? Those of you who have Jupiter in the 4th house could possibly meet your man at a family reunion. He may come as a family friend, or you may meet him at someone's house, or you may meet him at a barbecue, a restaurant, wherever there's food, you may meet him there. But it will be a very close kind of intimate setting wherever it is that you tend to meet him. All right, so people, I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this reading. I wish you all the best, and I will see you on the next one, which should be very, very soon. Take care.